Did you know that you don't have to spend a lot of money in marketing when selling your property, but you do need to make sure that you invest in the right things? A typical marketing investment can range from, say, $3,000 to $5,000. And I know that sounds like a lot of money, but you need to keep in mind that to just get on the main property portals is going to cost over $2,200. So your major investment is actually to get onto those property portals and onto the internet. But that's okay, because in our experience, most buyer inquiry comes through those portals. A minimum investment would normally be the cost to get onto the internet, a signboard, some brochures, and obviously getting professional photography rather than the real estate agent going there with their iPhone. We've all seen those sorts of properties on the internet. They don't make a very good impression. It doesn't look very professional, and it minimises the chances of buyers coming through and looking at those properties. Of course, you can spend more in marketing, newspaper advertisements, etc., but those would be the bare minimum. Marketing is paid into trust prior to the launch of the property to the internet, and agreed marketing items are paid as invoices are received. If there's any surplus once the property goes under offer, that's refunded to a seller at settlement. You don't want an agent to be paying the marketing for you in advance. That, in our view, is a bit of a conflict of interest. Are they then looking after their interest in recovering those costs, or are they looking after your interest to get the highest and best price possible? One of the questions we're often asked is marketing in addition to the commission? Now, this should be being explained to you by your real estate agent when you're signing the listing paperwork. Marketing is an additional cost to the selling commission, and that's something your agent should go through with you when completing the listing paperwork. Marketing is paid as a lump sum. However, you don't just agree with an agent to pay X dollars and let the agent make those choices as to how your money is being invested to market your property. The agent should be sitting down with you, looking at the suite of marketing options that are available, and then deciding with you, talking through what it is you want to invest your money into, and then that is what you sign off on as the client, and then it is that marketing that is expended. If additional marketing is required, then that's completed with a marketing variation, and again, you agree to those additional costs if that is required. So with marketing, you do get a choice as to where your money is spent, and remember, if the property sells quickly or if all those items aren't required, then you will get a refund at settlement as well. All marketing items that are chosen are charged at cost. So whatever the signboard costs by the company that's producing it, that's the cost that's on the marketing guide. So there's no markup involved. Some agents might say, hey, don't worry, we'll cover the marketing and you don't need to worry, and you can just pay us back at settlement. And at first glance, that sounds like a pretty good deal, until you get to thinking about, well, hang on, say it's $3,000 and say this agent has 10 listings. So that's $30,000 of that agent's money that's being invested in all these properties. As a seller, then you have to ask yourself the question, well, okay, I'm being given these offers. Is the agent working on my behalf to sell my property at the best and highest price? Or are they now focused on recouping their investment in marketing my property? So from our perspective, if you've got agents investing in marketing of properties, you know, they're probably having a little bit of a conflict of interest there, because if they're investing their own money, they're going to want to recoup that money as much as they possibly can. So you want people to give you frank and fearless advice. You want people who are representing you with buyers and who are trying to achieve the highest price for you, not recouping money that they've invested. The options we provide are either the seller pays the money into trust. If they don't want to do so, however, there are companies out there who will fund the marketing, and that's an agreement between that company and the seller. That money will then get paid to us into our trust account, and then at the end, when the property is sold or withdrawn, then the seller will refund those costs to the third-party company.